Hi guys, Laura Hudson here with AFC Essentials. Wanted to talk today about what kind of health are you attracting? So today and this week we have been talking about the law of attraction. And some people, like I said, might think that's a little woo-woo or strange and might not really believe in it. But if you really think about it, this is something that happens just naturally. So, what I wanted to point out is what kind of person, or what kind of health are you creating by your thoughts? So, do you ever, um, are you someone who thinks that life is really hard or really difficult or things are really unfair? Then guess what? You're going to be seeing really hard, difficult, and unfair things all around you. That's the news story that'll stand out to you. When something unfair happens to you, you'll be, aha, right there. That's unfair. Life just stinks, right? So when we relate this to our health, what kind of health are you attracting, or what kind of health are you creating? Do you think that it's too hard to work out or eat healthier? Do you feel like you have to just, exercise super hard and always be on a diet to be healthy? I am really focusing my work on helping women to end this chronic dieting. I am in a new course or certification program and have been actually since February, so I'm finally halfway through. It's through the Institute of the Psychology of Eating, and there's a whole section, and we're talking about hours and hours and hours of material on chronic dieting and what that does, not only to our psyche, our mind, but also our body physically, and how as we age, which we do, sometimes our body just can't handle that chronic dieting anymore. We even come to a point where we're like, I used to be able to go on a diet and lose 10 pounds, but I can't do that anymore. So what I'm really encouraging my clients to do is to step away from that dieting mentality, to really start to nourish your body, your life, and that health and weight that you want will start to happen. So our thoughts are really important when it comes to what we're attracting. So once this video posts, you'll see what I typed out. But I always remember this quote or story shared by Tony Robbins. He talks about like thinking that your life is a movie, and or actually your life is just like kind of where you focus the camera of this movie. So if you're at like a party and you see a couple fighting, maybe the host is really stressed out, and you're focusing in on that, then you're like, wow, that was tense. That was kind of uncomfortable. Like, didn't really enjoy that party. But if you think about it, often a party can be really big, right? And lots of different things can be going on. There might be a couple who recently got married. They definitely appear to be in that honeymoon phase still. And you might even see a group of friends who are laughing and having a good time. And you might think, wow, that party was really fun. The energy was awesome. So it really just depends on what you focus on. So when you get up in the morning, what is it you're thinking about? What are you focusing on? What are you bringing into your life? So I think it's so important, and I've shared this before, as you kind of go to bed at night and as you lay in bed in the morning, to start thinking. I start to create my day the night before, like how I want my day to go. And I might not in that moment remember all the appointments I have or the things I have to do, but I really try to feel how good the day is going to feel ahead, preparing myself mentally for a good day. If you lay in bed and you're thinking about, oh, I've got to do this tomorrow, I'm meeting with this person, I have this appointment, I've got to clean the house, I've got to go to the store, and you think about it in that way, it's going to all feel very heavy. If you're thinking about your health and you're like, oh, I've got to go to this party and I'm stressed, I don't know if I should eat this or not eat that. And if you're really into eating, like the good girl diet, or, are you going to be good or bad today? Then it can really cause a lot of stress. So I really encourage you to start really focusing on what you want more of in your life. So the post I made on Monday, I'll read a little bit of it to you, but we talk about, let's see if you like a car that you want. And you don't really know, there's not really a lot of people driving, like I mentioned this Tesla SUV. But all of a sudden, now that you want one, you see them all over the place. And that's because as soon as you start looking for something, you start seeing a whole lot more of it. So when you apply this law of attraction to your life, instead of looking for reasons not to do things, you're going to start looking for reasons to do things. So it's basic common sense when you get down to it. So having a negative outlook about your weight, your relationship, your position in the workplace will not only keep you from moving in, it'll keep you moving in the wrong direction because that's what you're focused on. So learn to shift your focus to do what you do want, and that will really change your direction big time. So that's the challenge this week that we've been working on, to shift your focus 100% on what you do want. Once you truly define what you want and put 100% of your focus on that, then you'll already be starting to move in the right direction. So picture your life right now as if you're already living this new reality. And this is actually an exercise I like to do with my clients. Sit down and write a letter. Maybe like a day in the life, like it would be like a day in the life of Laura a year from now. What would that life look like? How would I feel? What would I be doing? What would I be wearing? What are the things I'd be experiencing? And then just create this life that you want. Write it down and read it. Read it every day. Think about it and focus on that instead of focusing on what you are finding difficult. So that's it, guys. Coming up the end of August, we are going to have another Create Your Health Now challenge. So this is the time to be getting people into the group. Invite your friends. I'll be sharing the wait list soon so you can get in. It's another free challenge. But if you remember, if you were here last time, full of good tips and information. And my goal is to make it even better this go round. So create a great day, a great week, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.